What's up, guys? We're just kind of getting ready here to pick some locks. What's up, G-Key man? Yeah, I saw she was having one. So I made 4 different iterations of these bypass tools for these U-change locks. And I figured I'd show some of those off, or all 3 of those off. The third one that I had made actually got sent to Finley's Locksmithing. I do have 3 other ones sitting here. Puppy Bones, what's up, man? So this one was my first one. Just that little needle profile. Oh, awesome, Cheerio. I'm glad you at least made it for a little bit. Right now I'm just showing them. I have 3 different iterations of or 4, but one of them got sent to Finley, but iterations of bypass tools for these U-change locks. So this was the first one that I made. And it just goes in like that. And usually I don't think I got it all the way in. Yeah, nope. So once it's all the way in, it'll just turn. So that was first. The third one is this, or second one is this. Just made out of a tension wrench. I just, once that gets in there, I can turn here and then turn that either direction and it'll go. And then the fourth one was this one. It's a little bit bigger, but it just goes in sideways, the same as that second one that I showed. Sometimes this one's a little bit more finicky to get in, but once that one's in, you can just turn it and it'll go, or you can use a tension wrench or the tip of the other tool. So the 2 tension wrench ones I'm going to keep in my case for myself, and then the other one I just kind of have sitting with the rest of my tools. I was unpacking and labeling some new locks and setting up a go back. That's not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. Playing with locks in the emergency room or in the waiting room. I actually emailed the company that sells U-change now. And when I asked them if they ever fixed the bypass problem, they told me that picking it would cause the pins to, and I quote, explode inside the lock so that the customer would have to call a locksmith because they wouldn't be able to get entry themselves. So then I sent them Bosny and Bill's video of the way the bypass works and said I was specifically talking about this bypass. And they tried to tell me that that only works with the little key looking tool that they used to send out with them, and they don't send those key tools out. So then I showed them the first video I did bypassing this lock, like this, and they never emailed me back after that. After I showed them me doing that, they have not responded. I think I pretty well pissed them off. Hello, Cheese Bear. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, pretty much. And then to tell me it can't be done anymore because they stopped sending that tool out. What else? This one in again. We're gonna single pin pick this one. So we will grab our elephant trunk in 20 thousandths. And we are just going to go through, find our binding pins. And get it open. What am I missing? Go. And it's open. For some reason, every time I get that open like that, it don't matter what tension wrench I'm using. If I'm single pin picking, it wants to throw the entire tension wrench. That's funny, Lock Squash. If you're up for the challenge. Oh. Yeah, I figured I'd go again. I might go again Friday just for the hell of it. What else do we have? We have the Pumpkin King. Let's see if the Pumpkin King can open this one. It can. Alright, let's try it upside down. Get that back. Alright. There we go. I need to fix my lighting, I think. There we go. That might be a little bit better. Not perfect. I'm very familiar with flying tension wrenches. Even happens when using them for tension while bumping. Yes, absolutely. I'm picking locks. Picking locks anime. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about going live earlier, and then she jumped on, and I was like, well, shit, should I even do it now? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm doing it. "39 people watching and only 8 likes." Yeah, hit that like button. Oh. I need to go this way to unlock. I don't drop the tension wrench out of it. Alright, let's try the back side. This was the knob I was having trouble with last time. Grab the double peak rake and go at it. What? This thing does not want to open. Sound like you're on. Alright, how did we solve this problem last week? I think it was Something like this. And now it's unlocked. Throw this one in here. I did use a hammer. Yeah, that was KW1. That one gives me issues. I think it just needs lubricated. Nope. I don't know where that finger wrench went. Let's just do this one. Except for some reason it don't fit. We're just doing the elephant trunk right now. Seeing if I can pick anything up, but this thing don't want to give me any feedback. Oh, by the way, for those that aren't familiar, this actually has a crappy Chinese lock core in it. I switched it out and put the ABUS core in the other lock. So, let's try raking that. I did yesterday make a bump key specifically for this lock, if I can find it. There it is. What? This? Can you pick a house door locked with those little car key devices they use to get? You mean a leashy? If you're talking about a leashy, yeah, you just got to buy the right one. My name is username. I appreciate that. I get a few safe and vault guys on here. So, bump key. I broke that and threw my tension wrench. side just does not want to work. Alright, we're going to switch to a different lock for now. We'll come back to that one later. We're going to go 25 thousandths elephant trunk this time. I can get it out of this tube by itself. There we go. We're going to start with the first one to get it into a false set. I always forget this. I always start with the 25 thousandths on that one and then switch to the 20, because the 25 thousandths is just a little bit too thick. It doesn't quite clear the walls on that bottom little bit of wording. There we go. I get that to flip around. There we go. So there's one way to pick it. An elephant trunk, or the other way that I like to pick it is with my Bigfoot. That'll be coming out soon. Let me see if I can find both of them. There it is. I have two thicknesses. And I want to make sure I have the 20 thousandth. There we go. Start at the front again, so we get into that false set. Overset one of those for sure. There we go. Took a little bit longer, but it's still doable. And you can kind of break it into that false set. And if you can get it into the false set, you don't have to pick as many pins. Usually by the time you get it into that false set, it's only about half as many pins you actually have to touch. Keep falling out of that false set. I'm just playing around right now. Is no normal. I can actually pick this a little faster if I use this hook. And the whole point of not drilling a lock or using bolt cutters is to not cost the customer more money. Not proving my point by not getting it picked right. Where is that? What the heck? This is making me mad now. You can talk.
Oh, I was just playing on my phone.
I know. You got. Then who will be impressed? Hold on. Now let's see you lockpick your door. I'm actually a locksmith. I do this for a living. If you want, I'll pull a door handle out. This is actually a better lock than what your door handle is. I just, oh, maybe not. There we go. Now you want a house lock? I'll give you a house lock. I'll give you two different ones. So this is a Slag deadbolt. Slag deadbolt. Quad rake. We're gonna go like that. And there we go. So that one's turned. That would be unlocked. This is the type of lock that it goes on like a storefront door where they have glass doors. And this one can be bypassed using the rewind pick that I made. And this other tool that I made by hand on a grinder. Oh, new house. You were just gifted a Lady Locks membership. Alright, thanks for that, man. Once it's in there like that, you just turn it and it unlocks. So that's one. The other one's here. Once that one's in, turn it. So there's that lock. Let's see. This would be in like a Slag door handle for your house. Let's people are dumb. Maybe if they stop letting the lock industry get away with making these crappy locks, and people like you actually believed what you're seeing on live, we wouldn't have this issue and locks wouldn't be this easy to pick. Zoe the cat, what's up? Alright, let's see if we can just rake this. Not that one. There we go. Cheerio, what's up? I'm picking locks, Brady. Sorry. Nate, what's up, man? How you doing? Twin Peak. Oh, and if all else fails, grab a bump key. Or that won't work. Grab a different pick then. Triple peak, maybe? What?
Skyrim master level walking. This lock does not want to freaking open. Sushi, what's up, man? Let's see. Here's another deadbolt from my house. This is Home Depot's brand, Defiant.
Grab that. Actually, I do want to go the other way. Yes. Alright, not that one. Pumpkin King. There we go. There we go. See if we can do that a little bit faster. Of course. There we go. What's the first lock you tried to pick? A Brinks brass padlock. For folks who have no idea what this is, New House is Locksmith showing some lock opening techniques. There's a hobby called Locksport where people pick open locks they own and aren't in. Absolutely Cheerio. Yep, I did. The only one that I kind of threw to the side were these two, and I'll come back to those later. Absolutely, Sushi. Always happy to sub. That's actually how I started Cheerio. I was in Locksport first, and then there weren't many locksmiths in my area. I'm actually one of like 3 in a 50-mile radius. Why did I start picking locks? Because that brass padlock I was talking about was stuck on my own storage unit when I lived in an apartment, like one of those storage closets they give you in the laundry room type deal. So I need it in there. That's what started it. So, rewind pick this one that I sew over on my shop. There's your keys for something like this. Stick it in, turn, pull it out. Doesn't always work the first time, so keep trying. This one has like a little false set gate on it. Now, the way to get around that if you end up running into a lock like this one, is to put heavy tension, pull it out to about the 4th line, and then smack that without letting that pull out. So you guys can see this. There we go. We're open. I think I left the cutaway that Nick Vick sent me, so I can't demonstrate it on that tonight. They come in 25 thousandths, 20 thousandths, and a pocket set that's both. Let's see if we can bump this open tonight. Last time I couldn't get it to go. I don't know. I can't get that to work. I have a video of me doing it with that key, but I just can't get it to work right now. Let's see, what else do we have? What? Can you explain why you weren't using a key? Oh, I'm just showing off why you are using a key. It's a bump key. So I will throw this lock in here. So bump key is a special type of key that's cut a certain way. You stick one of these bump rings on it, and then you can hold it with your hand, but I'm going to hold it with a tension wrench, hold tension on it, just to keep my hands out of the way to kind of give you guys a clear view of what's going on. You don't want it to pop back out. If that happens, you're not holding enough tension. And if you do it right, it'll turn, unlock, and I saw those over on my site too. But what's up, man? Sushi made it before you this time. We got this little storm door lock. Let's see if I can give you guys a better view of it. I don't know where my flashlight's down here. There we go. That's better. Going to go like this. this. Nope. We're at 20 thousandths. Bigfoot. And we're going to go top of the keyway and single pin pick. Okay. Light tension maybe. Alright, let's try this elephant trunk. Sushi, say hello. Did you say? Yes, I did say hello. Try the lotto again. I will. I'll get to it eventually. Depends on what kind of lock you're talking about. If you don't want the tailpiece on or the thumb turn on the inside to move at all. But if you're just saying lock it without having access to the tailpiece because you're trying to lock it from the outside, it is possible. But that sounds kind of sketchy. I don't know what I'm missing here. There we go. I think the correct tension wrench is super important and sometimes harder than the actual SPP. Yeah, so I play around with different, even when raking, I'll switch tension wrenches a couple times just to make sure it's not the tension wrench that I'm using. Because certain locks just like different tension wrenches better, for sure. I'm going to throw this one in here. This is a TSA luggage lock, and it is actually a dimple lock. But I'm going to use a regular rake to rake it. Not sure I'm getting in there with that one. Let's try. Just a little quint. Alright. Peak rake, maybe? Not want to work tonight. Alright. Back to this side. Let's try 25,000 elephant trunk again. This is not working. There we go. For having unlimited access to different lotto designs and bringing them home several times a week to practice. It's not a good idea to pick locks that are in use, and being that they're owned by a company, I'm assuming that means they're in use. And that's just to keep everything legal. I wish you happiness, success, and also a lot more. Lucia is not always a perfect fit. The KW1 and KW5 do not fit in the newer smart key locks. So, just so you guys see, that is open.
He said he doesn't pick the ones on the job.
But if they're owned by the company and they're not getting rid of them, then they're still considered in use.
Maybe they're just not in use. That's what he said.
But if you get permission from your company, I can't see it being a bad thing. As long as you're allowed to pick the locks you're picking is really what it comes down to. And the reason you don't want to pick ones in use is because they can become damaged. I've bricked my fair number of locks trying to pick them. This one maybe? I think if I stick that one there. You can talk. Down to one live. I'm the only one left. Was it just Pocket Woman or not Pocket Woman? Lady Locks, or was there somebody else live too? There we go. Time for me to go. Bye, y'all. See you later, Zoe the cat. I always just take pictures and then order my own, especially if they're used off eBay. They're usually pretty reasonable. What's up, Yin Yet? Okay. Yes, they were. They were from Southern Specialties. So, this is the rake side of the set. And then the hook side. And then what's ironic is I can pick that lock, which is retardedly easy. And there goes my wheel. I cannot seem to get this one. I cannot. And I can't really get it to work for top of the keyway tension, single pin pick, because it just wants to fall out. Try to put it there. I don't even know if I can get it because I'm just binding against the outer wall. But if you take a full-size pick and a full-size tension wrench, if you use the right pick, do that one more time. Maybe if that wants to work right. Grab our double peak rake. That's usually the better one anyways. There we go. One more time. Grab this lotto lock again. You're like me, once I get it, I've got to do it once or twice more and quicker to be sure. Absolutely. So this is the Avis Brady, but the core in it is actually from a Road Pro padlock. Let's see if I can find that. Give me 1 second. There we go. It is the core from this padlock, and the Avis Brady core is in this lock. This is just the cheap Chinese-made core. That might work. There we go. one. Grab that one. And I will just see if I can find the keys for it real quick. What are you laughing about?
Someone said the locks just keep getting bigger.
I'm not sure where those keys are.
She said that's what she said.
They're not on my table. They're probably this direction somewhere.
That's right.
I'm sorry. There they are. They're actually sitting on the floor, the same place that lock was. So there we go. Let's see, it's a Davis key. So we're going to take our 20,000th elephant trunk and this tension wrench. Maybe. Not me just throwing tension wrenches. What? You can talk? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you cold today?
Okay. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
I'm still picking the same lock. It's not a Magnum lock. It's a Road Pro, but it's got an Avis Lotto lock core in it. I can't find the spool pin. It's giving me counter rotation.
Nate said, turn the heater on.
Who said that?
Nate.
I would if she said she was cold.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm
Don't be getting me in
fine.
trouble again. Oh, I gotta find a different tension wrench for that.
Although Bozo said hearing the heater again would be cool.
Alright, hold on. Oh, there we go. That might work better.
James says he stopped in to say hello, but he's heading to bed.
Alright, James. Have a good night, man. What? Repeat of the other night.
Oh, I forgot.
You guys happy? The heater's on now. It's gonna be loud, just so you know, for the first couple minutes
It's gonna sound like a jet.
until it gets fully started. Yeah. What?
Noah said, yeah, it's about damn time, bro. Nate said, a heaty for the sweetie. Noah said I could hear her shivering from here.
Oh, you guys are a-holes. Alright, let's try 20,000s on this one, or 25,000s on this one.
I mean, my nose is kind of cold, though.
Oh my goodness. Everybody heard me ask her.
God.
Oh, oh god, I gotta make sure there's nothing touching that exhaust real quick. That'd be bad. No, I think we're good.
Noah said, we're the a-holes. We weren't the ones that wouldn't turn on the heater.
I didn't know it needed to turn it on because somebody didn't tell me.
Let's say I went inside and got warm. It's fine.
I asked her today. Everybody heard me. This is where Nate jumps in and said, I heard nothing.
I heard nothing.
Oh, it's open, that's why. I'm sitting here trying to pick a lock that's already picked. Wonder how many times I did that just now.
No, listen, bro, haven't you learned by now? You are supposed to be able to read my mind. You know, I tell him that all the time. It's been 8 years.
Nola, are you married? I think you're married. I think your wife might need to know that too. Although she probably already tells you that if you are married. So I didn't have a lock or a key for this lock when I first got it, so I made a key for it, impressioned it.
He said yes, that's why he's trying to help you.
Or you can.
Phantom said not everyone is gifted with telekinesis.
Grab a quick set bypass knife off my website. Unless you're like Nola and already have one. And you're gonna press the shackle in, that'll go in a little bit.
Nola said happy wife, happy life.
And press up. So in, press the shackle in, you'll feel this kind of fall in a slot, lift up, and it'll pop those.
Oh, excuse me.
Do that one more time in my hand. You guys can see the full thing. So stick that in on that top piece of warding. Press the shackle in, press the knife in, press up. Unless you can run really fast, then by all means and push your buttons. I can, Nola. I can. And yeah, Nola definitely, and yes too.
Nunya wants to know if it's an ace or master.
This thing is Hyper Tough. Walmart's brand.
Listen, you may be fast, but I'm pretty quick.
Also, it may be able to be opened like this.
You gotta do that more on screen there, pal.
Maybe not with this one. Oh yeah, there we go.
Like here.
Do that one more time. And these bump hammers are awesome. That barely messed it up, and usually that kills bump hammers. So, but then the other problem is she knows where you sleep and she cooks your food, so you gotta weigh the risk and reward. Yeah, don't really want to be poisoned, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I don't tend to sleep like a lot at nighttime. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nola, have you seen the pocket version of the rewind picks yet? Turn the lock the other way and apply gentle pressure both up and down, makes it work a bit easier. Turn the lock the other way. Oh, maybe. So, pocket rewinds. You got a 25 thousandths and a 20 thousandths. We're going to use the 20 thousandths. Like that. Pull it out. And hope it works. It'll work better on most wafer locks. This one's got like a false set to it. So what I like to do on this one is pull it out like that. Give it a whack. And it turns and unlocks.
Hey Ty, can I tell you something?
Yep.
That wasn't at camera at all.
It wasn't on camera at all, and you guys just let me do it. Oh.
I love you.
You guys all suck. It's Nola's fault. He's gonna deny it too. Alright. He denied it, didn't he? I actually saw a lady poisoning her husband. Alright, Nola. So, 20,000s if you're having trouble with the lock. Real hard pressure. Pull it out. Not all the way. To about the 4th or 5th.
Not,
Not even. Okay.
There you
To
go.
about the 4th or 5th. And then. The problem is I can't keep. I got too much shit laying here and I'm trying to do this on top of everything.
It's okay. You're okay.
Alright.
You're doing great.
Nola. You take this. You give a lot of pressure. Pull it out. I know you can't see it because my damn hand's in the way now.
What if I pick this up a little bit for you?
Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead,
do
do
that
that.
for you?
Yeah. So pull it out with heavy tension till you're about your 5th line. And give it a whack. And now we're locked again.
Good job. Okay, put it back.
Yep, put it back down.
Wait, no, I was saying you put it back. I can't. Child.
And if you get one of these little mini cases, they fit right in there. I'm hot now.
Huh?
I'm hot.
Turn it off, it's fine.
No, no.
I'm really
Fuck
okay.
no. I'm gonna take my hoodie off first.
I'm really okay.
Nope. Nope, you are cold. Nola said so.
Hi.
Giving PSD with comments. It's not helping. Let's talk about different kinds of oil. I'll go first. Baby oil, engine oil. Diddy, is that really you?
Stop.
Stay away from my kids.
Nola, I'm actually working on an auto CL that essentially renders a rewind useless. Oh well.
Wait, challenge lock? Yeah, but that's just the challenge lock. This is for people to use in the real world, Nola. Check this out. It can even be used to help bypass U-change locks, Nola. You just go in here like this. Lift the rewind up all the way. Get that in there. Pull this out and turn it. You can use that. I made this one too.
Yeah, I don't mean to impose, but
Yeah.
I'm a little warm.
She said she was hot, guys.
Jeez Louise.
Or there is this one. And that one, you have to put tension on and turn the tension wrench. Where's the baby's hurt in the making of that baby oil? How did he smuggle his phone in jail? That's why Sushi said that. See, now you're sweating her out. Listen, okay, hear me out on that. That is because I bought a diesel heater that was rated for, like, I think it was 200 square feet, and we're in a minivan and it's on low. No. If I would have assumed she was getting too warm, she would have been cold, Nola, remember? I'm not supposed to assume anything.
You're
Except for
supposed to
what she wants, I'm
know.
supposed to know because I'm supposed to have ESP or some shit.
We verbalize it in different ways.
So I actually threw both of these ones that I made for the U-change in my little bypass kit that I carry around. Even though I've never seen a U-change in my life before Finley Locksmithing sent me this one. But it took me all of a day to figure out a bypass. At least it's not rocking this time.
No.
Is that better for you, Sushi? I think I'm going to start doing lives for you guys when I'm packaging orders. Would you guys be interested in watching that?
That's my job.
You can help. But unless you're going to get on camera, it'll become mine.
No. As long as you don't break you out that baby oil, then it's all good.
No baby oil. I'm just talking about doing lives where you can watch me package the little bit of orders I get so that maybe you people will order some more. Wink, wink. Also, if you spend more than $25, you get a free membership. Listen, I don't think he needs donated any. What did they find, like 800 bottles of it in his house or more?
We got too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sushi said, yeah, that'd be cool. You never get to see that side of companies.
Yeah, I would like doing that.
Can I use those tiny hands?
No, you cannot use the tiny hands. You gotta be original, baby.
Okay.
What? Lock it. We're locked. Oh, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. And dude was talking about me picking a house lock, then they'll be impressed. I could have just sat out there, whipped this out. Even though it don't fit here very well. Yeah, so you guys can see at least two of those. Locked. Locked. So the top two, we are going to grab the offset diamond. This one up here that you guys can't see real well. Show you it's locked. Unlocked. Locked. Unlocked. And then this bottom one, we will grab the Pumpkin King.
Nola.
Throw that in there. And pop that open. Now it's unlocked.
Nola says all those locks are absolutely fake. I personally watched him take all the pins out.
If I didn't have any pins, it would just spin. I gotta have at least one in there, Nola. Don't forget the little details, man. That's why this one just spins when I stick the other stuff in it, right?
Sleight of hand tricks.
Sleight of hand tricks. That's right. It's all an illusion. I'm actually an illusionist. Picking locks is for nerds. I just trick people into thinking I am. I'm not actually sure what's out of my case now and what's out of here.
And you're throwing them on the ground.
Yeah. It's because I don't really use the picks. I'm an illusionist.
I'm tired.
I think this one case. But if it'll fit in here, I'm throwing it in here. Alright, go throwing shit again. That was actually one of the Bogotas.
Nola said you do kind of look like that guy from that movie. What movie? What guy?
I don't know. Why are you looking at me, Nola? That's the question. There we go, dropping more crap. There it is. What else? Do that back there already. Try this on a lock. I have some pin tumbler jiggler keys.
Oh, hiccups.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll die over here.
You better not. Try this one.
GK says I've got American locks where somebody cut all but one chamber top off so any key would open the lock.
My favorite is when you go in and there's no pins at all, just springs. I've had a couple of those. There we go. Let's try that again. Make sure it wasn't just an accident. Might have been. All right. What else?
Hmm?
Alright, what do we got? Check Discord.
What am I checking for?
Something from Nola.
Okay. Get out of here.
He said Mr. and Mrs.
No,
Oh, Mrs.
he
Newhouse.
said
I'm sorry.
Mrs.
My bad.
Newhouse.
My bad. See, there goes my reading skills again, guys. This is why I'm a locksmith.
You try, that's what matters.
There we go. That one did it. Let's try that again.
Wait, hey, stop picking that lock
What?
for a second.
I can hear them.
Yeah, is that the neighbor?
That's dumb shits down there.
I thought it was those ones down there.
There we go. I think that one's reliable picking it. There it is, right there. That's nice. And there goes a lock. What about this one? Oh.
Barbosa says you do use Southern specialty jigglers.
These are not Southern Specialties. These are cheap ones. Southern Specialties don't make these ones. Although that might be something. This is usually the one I have the most success with, especially in office buildings. It doesn't look like I'm going to get that to pop again.
My wrist cracked.
Try that one more time, just because. What?
Hold on, he said he didn't realize it didn't go through. Check now. Hold on.
See if we can get it to work on this one. Locked.
Maybe Discord's acting up. Mm. Ryan Garver said he's about to get Blinkers open eventually. Oh no, I'm sorry. My bad.
What did you say?
Hold on.
Whatever.
Okay, forget. Hold on. Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh, what's his name? Hold on.
What's his name?
You know not the, obviously the original Hulk, but the Hulk that like Sheldon watches. The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay, him.
What about him?
That's who you look like.
No.
Kinda, yeah. That between the guy who plays the character for Hiccup. I feel like very similar.
You're a douche. We're not even talking no more.
No, he's cute though. I always thought of you as Hiccup too.
Oh, I hope if I actually lock this again. Otherwise, they would have said it was fake when I got it picked. They'd have said you already unlocked it once. That time was fake. Nola. No, would have been Nola.
And Nola, this guy. Kind of similar.
You're gonna get me fucking kicked off for copyright.
My bad. I'm
Showing
sorry.
pictures from the internet. That was used for educational purposes.
I'm teaching.
Exactly. What else? What else can I do for fun? I can show you guys some stuff that I have.
Nola said yes! Exactly! See? See? I
No,
told you.
You guys were
I
douches.
told you I saw it a long time ago. Especially when you had, like, way back in high school with the shaggy hair.
Listen, here's the thing. No. I deny it all.
I have the picture to show Nola.
So I got these. These are fun. I don't have a lock to use it on out here, but I have them. I use them mostly on safes. Same with these keys. I don't have a lock to have them on, or to use them on, but I have them. I've only ever used them for a video, but I have them just in case. I almost got to use my J-tool the other day, and then they had double cylinders rather than a thumb turn.
I actually almost came home with a cat today. I walked over to my mom's. She doesn't live too far from me. And I was standing in her yard talking to her. And I turned my head and there was this gorgeous orange tabby cat. And I was like, oh my gosh, aren't you just the handsomest? And he ran to me. The cat distribution system, it works. But Tyler said no. So.
That is not what I said.
You didn't say yes
My
either.
exact words were, what are you planning to feed it?
Well, cat food. Okay, I'm not prepared for a cat, but I could have been.
But you weren't.
Noah said, of course. He said no. He's out here breaking my heart.
Honey, I have a question.
No.
Do I want a cat?
Yes. Damn it, I should have grabbed it. I should have just grabbed it. I didn't know whose it was, but I should have just grabbed it.
She was just trying to steal somebody's cat, is what it was.
It
Guys.
was a stray. It had no
Sure.
color.
A stray that ran right back to the neighbor's house.
We don't know that. We don't know. It
I
could have just been
watched
running away.
I watched it. Ran right to him.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, this is a fun one. See if I can find the keys for this. Key.
Cats understand stranger danger, unlike dogs. They're too friendly. We have 2 dogs also. Nola said freezing you out, then sweating you out, and not letting you get a cat. Terrible. I know.
I will do better, Noah.
Divorce. No, I'm just kidding.
You will have to guide me through this, Nola, so that I don't end up divorced. You and all your great wisdom. Wait, I forgot. Are you married, Nola?
Yes. Nola's
Okay,
married.
he's married. I forgot. I couldn't remember. There's too many of you guys now, and I'm trying to keep track of everybody. But everything runs together after a minute.
Fans. Okay. Bozo says Phantom Hell no. As a matter of fact, today after school, a cat let not only me and my friend pet it. Phantom Benz. Unless it's a pit bull, bad experience with pit bull, beautiful creatures but too aggressive. My dog's actually a pit mix. He's a pit and a German Shepherd and a Rot and a Husky. Okay, he's a mutt, but I had one of those DNA things done for him. And yeah, he's one of the best dogs I've ever had a pleasure of working with. Nola said, that side profile you just showed, everyone looked just like the picture she showed. Yes, and they must have seen your side profile.
Alright, you guys can all F off. Nola, now you owe me lasagna.
No.
Yes. Yes. Nola owes me lasagna now. Okay. Proper top of the keyway. There we go. And how this is stuck.
Yeah, so that's
There we
how
go.
Radar is. He actually literally legitimately thinks he's probably like the same age as the twins and kind of like just acts like a child. He literally wants to be like held in a lap. He is baby, but we also call him Moose because he's just an oaf.
He thinks he's a lapdog.
He thinks he's a lapdog, is not a lapdog. Nola said, none, and after the terrible acts of anti-husbandism you committed over the last few days.
What? So you don't want to help me, Nola? Are you trying to say that you don't want to help me? Because if you are, just say it. I see how it is. There those are. Been looking for those. I found something nice by accident. I've been wanting to ship some of those out, and with my orders, and I've been shipping the Halloween ones out, but I wanted to add those too. Couldn't find them. I must have brought them out here one time to show you guys or something.
Well, no, that meant no lasagna for you.
No lasagna for me.
Shouldn't I get lasagna as like a comfort?
I feel like we
In
both
these
should get
trying
lasagna
times.
because they're giving me YouTube Live PTSDs. I'm gonna have to switch to frickin' Instagram or something, and
No.
just to get away from all the trauma of YouTube Lives now. Oh God, wait! I shouldn't do this. It's gonna explode.
What the f are you talking about?
When I talked to the rep from the company, she told me if you try to pick the lock, it will the pins inside will explode.
Oh, okay. Well, said I have that effect on people.
Exploding or causing them to want lasagna?
PTSD, causing PTSD.
Oh.
Mopar said, please remember to take a rest and drink some water while streaming, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only drink the green can company that won't be named because they refuse to sponsor me.
No.
But in their defense, they refuse to sponsor all YouTubers.
Oh yeah, watch your wording on live before they boot you.
What did I say?
POMB word.
What? I only said it's for educational purposes. I only said what the rep of the lock company said to me. So I'm passing on information for educational purposes, in which case I should be exempt.
But also said we already know about the IG Reels comment. Please don't.
Instagram Reels?
Yeah.
What Instagram Reels comment? Oh, I was talking about going live, not Reels. I already do Reels on there.
Dola said there you go.
I got kind of into like a false set. It feels like I'm slowly moving out of it. It feels like I'm crawling the lock open.
Is that our neighbor?
Yes, it is.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're with binoculars and phones ready to watch the fan get to rocking again. Okay, oh yeah, okay. The key swaying.
Nope. I don't know why anybody would ever try to pick that when they could just. rewind pick. Hold that up, shove that in there. It opened the lock. What do you think, Nola? You think that's better? At least from our perspective. Oh.
A real lockpicker could do it.
I'm a locksmith by trade, sir. Oh, one of the other reasons I wanted to show you that I did the rewind pick is for pin testers, right? So a pin tester is naturally going to come along a box like this.
Box
Or
question. Ouch.
something like it. See if I can go here. And they're going to come and they're going to try to rake it.
Wolfgang says I caught you live.
That's going to be loud as shit. What's up, Wolfgang? If it works, it will work eventually.
Mark wants to know, can I make picks himself?
Can you make picks? You can. If you're interested, we sell pick blanks on my store as well. If you're interested in those. Go like this. What? Yes, I know what you mean. This lock just hates me. Because something like that's loud. That's the point of this anyways, like, it can be picked this way easily. But it's loud. So, if you're a pin tester, you're going to want to be quiet. See you later, Barbosa. So you're going to take the rewind.
Mark said, no, I don't want to attract the government's attention or anything like that. That's why I'm asking to make them himself.
Well, as long as it's legal where you're at, it's not something you should worry about. If it's illegal, I don't recommend it. There we go. Unlocked. And then if you don't really need to be quiet, and you're having a little bit of trouble with a certain lock, do heavy tension. Get it pulled out to about the 4th or 5th line. Give it a quick smack, and it'll turn. So remember that, Nola, when you're making that challenge lock, that I can still hop them with the hammer and get it to go. Oh, they know. They know quite well about it. In fact, the company for these that I bypassed a minute ago, I got a hold of them earlier this week. And they told me if you try to pick it, the pins will explode and that you can't bypass it. And when I showed them an older video of a different gentleman do it, he used, instead of using the rewind pick that I sell, he used a tool that they used to send with it. And they tried to tell me that it can only be done with that tool and they don't send it out anymore. And when I showed them a video of me doing this, they never emailed me back whatsoever.
I think he wants to know if it's a master lock.
This lock? If this is what you're talking about, it is a U-change mortise cylinder. They usually put these on storefront doors. What?
Nate said,
Sorry, guys. It's been 2 hours. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get cleaned up. And leave you guys on the chat for a minute, and I'll try to respond to some while I'm cleaning it up.
I said, if what I'm trying to do actually works, you won't be bumping it either.
Nova, I'm getting it open. I'm getting it open. And I'm getting it open with the rewind just to prove that the rewind works. And if I can't get it open with the rewind, I'll let you know before I make a video.
Wolfgang says, yeah, they never emailed you back because they are still looking for their fallen jaw on the floor. And Nola said SPP is the only way.
Single pin pick? Single pin pick is the only way. Are you going to make me a lock that crawls around, dude? Or I got to pick one to get to the next freaking... to get the next wafer to even touch a wall? Or am I just giving you ideas at this point? I think I just gave him ideas, but I might not if he might have already been thinking that.
Maybe he already did it.
He hasn't done it yet. He would have let me know it was in the mail if he already did it.
Have a great night, Jiki Man. And you too. Say good night.
What? Wait, what?
Jiki Man said have a great night, Miss
Oh.
House.
Have a good night, man.
Phantom says, no, I can withstand the power of improvising. Nola said, matter of fact, I can get it built. It's going to you first.
Oh, I hope it comes to me first. I hope it does. Here's my only request, Nola. This is my only request. If you make a lock like that, when it's time to retire it, do I get it back?
Ryan says, what's up, new house?
Not much, Ryan. Just getting ready to head out, actually. Just getting stuff cleaned up.
Mark wants to... Yes, he's done for the day.
Is that what Mark said?
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah,
if you were done.
Yeah, I'm done. I've been on for about 2 hours. I might do another live Friday. But if I don't, I do go live every Sunday night at 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time.
I'll tell you. And he said, and I'll tell you, it's going to be a Ford platform lock.
A Ford? That don't count. That don't count, sir. The rewind was not designed for those locks.
Do you want to be a challenge, or do you want it to be easy?
I wanted it to be a challenge for the rewind, but that's a no-go for the rewind.
The neighbor's still outside. I don't want to go outside while they're still out.
I don't know. I want us both to leave separate parts of the van while they're still outside.
No. Nola said, oh, so now you're chickening out.
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I just said I have trouble with those in the first place. Wait.
Squash says he's gonna go and catch up on some handcuffing videos.
Nola, is it gonna be FO38?
He said he told you it was gonna be an auto lock.
He did not. This is the first I'm hearing of an auto lock. He might have said it, but I might have missed it.
Wolfgang wants to know if he managed to find a Porsche lock to test that fancy rig you showed us the other day.
I have not, man, but you did get one, so one's coming your way. But no, it's actually, so Audi uses the same keyway. So if you can find an Audi lock, like an A5 or an A4, it's the same keyway. So that rake will work in those as well. Mark, 1% of 4% of all break-ins in the U.S. are lock picking. That means that less than like a 0.5% is actually lock picking. I 100% said it, but you missed it, just like you missed being cold last night. I didn't miss being cold. I knew I was cold. Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting on Nola to send me one. Because I asked him, I just never got a response from him, so I'm sure he didn't, but I'm still expecting one.
So stupid.
And you haven't answered me yet, Nola. Is it going to be a FO38?
Yes, he said.
Okay. That I can handle. Alright. They will catch and win with the skills. Good night, everyone. Most criminals use hand tools, like hammers and crowbars, and kicking indoors, exactly.
Ow.
Alright, guys. I'm out. Have a good night.